Hi, I'm naturalist and broadcaster Mike Dilger. I've also been a vice president of the Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust for 13 years, but my familiarity and love of the beautiful county of Nottinghamshire goes way before that. I first got to know Nottingham and Nottinghamshire in 1985 when I came to Nottingham University to study a degree in botany. I was there 85 to 88. In my time there, I got a 2-2. But I got a first in birding because I birded all over the county. I remember seeing my first great white egret at Attenborough Nature Reserve. And also I did plenty of 24-hour bird watches there and remember seeing nightingale in the county of Nottinghamshire. And that's a bird that's long since gone, unfortunately. After I graduated, I worked in Burton Joyce for the British Trust for Conservation Volunteers, doing hedge laying, dry stone walling, scrub bashing, all manner of conservation projects. Fast forward again, and after a degree in ecology at Bangor, I went into broadcasting and television. I've worked on the One Show, for example, for 18 years. I've done something like 450 films. And during that time, for example, I've filmed the heronry at Besthorpe. I've also filmed sand martins at Attenborough. I remember doing a piece on spiders from Nottingham University, interviewing Sarah Goodacre, who I understand is now going to be a vice president as well, which is really exciting. And also I've worked on the programme Inside Out, which is a consumer affairs programme. So I've done, for example, what Brexit means for conservation. Also, as well, I've studied HS2 and the impacts. And I've interviewed the Nottinghamshire shepherdess, Agnes, all about how Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust manage their reserves all around the county with her sheep flock. So a long establishment with this fabulous county. More recently, I'm still working in television. I'm doing a lot of tour leading. And I've recently been, very excitingly, offered to be president of the Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust. And I'm really excited about that. During my time as vice president, I came up a number of times to Idle Valley. I remember drinking beer at Castle Rock Brewery, who were a sponsor of the Wildlife Trust for a number of years, and getting involved in all manner of exciting conservation projects. And I'm really excited to take on this role. I think what the Wildlife Trust do is incredibly important. There's a phrase, conservation starts in your own backyard or your own back garden or your own local nature reserve. And the Wildlife Trusts are beautiful like that because they're conserving wildlife on your own doorstep. We all know that wildlife is good for your physical well-being. When you're walking around the forest, it's good for your mental health as well. And it's brilliant at bringing communities together to enjoy these fabulously important green spaces on our own doorstep. I understand that I'm also going to be 60 next year, like Attenborough Nature Reserve, which is really exciting. And I hear lots of great plans for the year upcoming. And I really hope to be a big part of whatever happens next year, certainly with Attenborough, and moving the trust forward, engaging with communities, bringing people together, all for the benefit of wildlife and the fabulous habitats that they depend upon all around the county of Nottinghamshire. So I hope to see you near a nature reserve in Nottinghamshire very, very soon, and I will see you around your county.